Yes, so make we talk. Huh? Dadaboy. Dada. Huh? Dadaboy. Get them. Dada. Dadaboy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come make we talk. Dadaboy. Oh yeah, get them.
Bada boom, bada bang, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we back again. It's the greatest show in the world, Dadaboy Show. Ehiz is in the building. We in Studiopedia Lagos, the #1 studio in the world. So just in case you want to do anything, holla at us, and we got you fully, all right? So today I got somebody who's very, very dear to me. We've known close almost 10 years now. You know what I mean? He's been doing his thing. And one of the main reasons why he's very dear to me is that we are birthday mates. Yeah, we're birthday mates. That's June 5th. So we're super Geminis. We're super Geminis. And he's one of the most talented people that I know when it comes to just music, arts in general. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody do NFT like this man. Ain't nobody do graphics like this man. You know what I mean? Like, if the time you say I ain't create AI, I go believe. I go believe. So, like, Mox, holla at my guy. You understand? Let's share this Billy.
Oh, yeah,
you see me? But he's a very talented brother, a very humble one at one. He stands at 6'5", maybe less or more.
More.
Boys and girls, it's Pheelz.
Gigs,
My guy, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, I'm
Good to
chilling,
see
man.
you. Good one, man. We're finally doing
We're
this.
finally running these teas.
Well, finally. So thank you for coming and thank you for joining the show.
Anytime, man, anytime.
How you doing, bro? First and foremost, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm enjoying God's blessings and, living life, making good music, making great art and just, living.
I see that. Have you been sleeping? Because you've been hella busy.
I've been, whenever I find the time, like I just sleep, in between free times and free periods and on flights. But, it's been a lot of work, but I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Cool. I feel like you should be sleeping now because we had a lot of YBNL sleepless nights.
Oh,
So
bro, I'm not a stranger to sleepless nights. I'm going to tell you that.
we had a lot of YBNL sleepless nights.
Those were sleepless nights.
The real in capital.
Those were like all night mixing, all night producing.
Yeah.
Literally. Nah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
but it's
man.
good, man. I want to say congratulations. The past
Appreciate it.
4 years has been spectacular.
Appreciate it.
And people don't know. It's not as if it happened overnight. We've been grinding this for a minute. Let me take you back now.
Where you
Let
want
me take
carry
you back
me
to
go, like
20. I think this was like 2014. We were at this particular hotel. I don't even think the hotel is even there. I think it's still there, but I don't think it's functioning. The hotel is, there's a beach behind it. Second roundabout, Mara. So it's me, you, and Ehiz. Ehiz, who's at Empire now. We're not in the hotel building. The hotel had this bamboo-looking thing to the side.
Yeah.
Right? So we're chilling, and Phil brings out his system, and he started playing us music. By the way, he used to make hella ons music. You know what's ons music? White boy music. You understand? Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember.
Full house, techno. This was way before anybody was kicking in on techno. Aside maybe like the South African guys, they were doing like house. It was like their religion. But over here, I don't think anybody was doing that.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, officially. So this is us way back like
That's crazy. We Ehiz.
Yes,
Oh, man.
yeah.
Ehiz Gozie.
Yeah, man. And now it's crazy.
Bro, it's wild, man.
How all that work and coming to this place and you probably like figure out so many shit throughout the journey. How does that make you feel?
Man, just grateful, man. Like ultimately, like the ultimate emotion is gratitude, regardless of whatever other emotions they under them. But like ultimately, it's all gratitude, man. Like the journey has been crazy, and like it's the journey is special to me as well because I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like all those days where I go just the open lap, just the play beats for everybody, just the grind, like. And I feel like in a way I'm
he used
still
to carry his keyboard too everywhere.
Everywhere, man.
Forget this swag. Forget this swag. Men don't also.
Even they can't like this. Because low-key, like I still feel like that hustle is still there. Like I don't think I ever like got satisfied with the grind. Like I don't think I ever got comfortable with like anytime I start getting in my comfort zone, I just find something to shake myself off and like find a new frontier to conquer, or like maybe change my production tag, or like just you get like I've always had that grind and that non-stop movement and just growth, man, and that's how I live my life.
True that. I like that, man. I really do like that. And you got into the game really early. Really early.
Deep end.
How old were you when you like when it went from hobby to actual profession?
I would say coded tunes. I started interning with ID Kabasa when I was like 13, 14.
You were 13 years old?
Yeah, I was 13 years old when I started with ID Kabasa and coded tunes by Riga.
Was Fruity Loops made then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Fruity Loops was my DAW of choice at that time.
You were 13 years old?
It was actually Kabasa that took me away from Fruity Loops into like Cubase and Reason. And like a different workflow, and that was like a level up for me as well. Like,
well, at 13, what was it for you then, though? Was it like, oh yeah, I just want to leave the house?
Nah,
or I'm really into this.
It was just the music. Like, it wasn't really about. If I didn't go to coded tunes, I would still have done music. Like, I went to coded tunes with like CDs of beats. Like, I was I was already making music with my mom, with my brothers, writing songs for church. Like, I was already making tracks and learning how to mix and master and like going to studios around the area, but they would say I was no good and all that. But then like the break for me was My Hunter. Remember My Hunter?
Yeah,
yeah, that was the
Go do your assignment, kids. Just in case you don't know.
Yeah.
My Hunter, Ikaite. You understand?
Shout out to My Hunter, man. Like,
crazy.
I feel like God started.
How old were you when you did that record?
No, I didn't produce Ikaite. Yeah. She's produced Ikaite.
Yes.
Yeah, but like My Hunter knew my dad. Yeah, because he used to come to my dad for like counseling and like mentorship and and then I my daddy now, this kind of vibe. I went to meet him. I'm like, I do music too, you get. So I gave him my CDs, and I met Shizzy as well. Like Shizzy was my guy from early. Like Shizzy was the one that even introduced me to Logic. Like it's crazy. Like
professional.
Yeah, man. Like so I played my I gave him my CD of beats, and then he just took it away. No word, nothing. And I think months later, I just came back. I was like, I'm gonna play CDF on Remio. I'm like, who? Like I the Kabas. I'm like, nah. I'm like, stop now.
Let it stop.
Like what? Cause back then in my room I had like this. I was a special kid growing up. I had like this vision board in my room where I put like pictures of people I'd like to work with or meet. So I had like ID Kabas was actually the biggest picture on that vision board. And I
was this like an Adugo love or something like? Aside from him being a producer, did you know him in the area growing up and stuff like that?
No, it was just his music.
Just music.
It was just his music and their music. Like I had Emma, I had P Square, Banky W.
Yeah.
I literally had almost everybody on that vision board. But Kabasa's picture was the biggest. So like that was the first thing I saw when I woke up. That was the last thing I saw when I'm going to bed. So like,
how old was this? How old were you when you had this vision board?
I think I started my vision board from like 10, 11.
11.
Yeah.
That's crazy. My vision board at 11. Yeah. What was there? Probably some porn stars or something. I'm being real. Like at 11, I was figuring it out. You understand? Wrestlers, definitely. Undertaker and the rest of them. You were pretty serious with it.
It was always the music for me, man. Like it was always the music. Like even in church, I was a choir master since I was like 11. I started like teaching the choir, like teaching them vocal techniques, and like I'll go to cyber cafes and like buy time, bro. I'll buy time and browse and download on the flash drive, save web pages, go back home, read them, study musical notes. I taught like
so. What church was that?
Jesus Christ is God Ministry. It's my dad's church.
Your dad's
my dad's a SOG, Servant of God, General Overseer.
So you're a fool. I'm a pastor.
Full ass, bro.
That makes sense.
So I was deep in the music, man. And
that's
deep in church,
crazy. That is really crazy. So meeting ID Kabasa, was that like a surreal moment for you?
That was more than surreal, bro. That was way more than surreal. Man.
Were you like expecting to work from the get go with him, like, or you were just
No,
like, okay,
I was just
you're just happy to
excited to meet him,
Yeah.
and like I was excited that he heard my vibe and my
Mm.
songs, and he likes it. So I'm like, okay, let's go. And the funny thing was the day we met was the day for, I think it was one of the days of the Enidro video shoot.
Mm.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Cause it's a long time ago, but I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, like meeting Kabasa was, damn, that was a dream come true for me, man. Literally, like that's ID Kabasa right there. I was just standing and I would just watch him, just watch how he moves, watch how he talks, and then after the shoot, he said like let's go to the studio. I went to the studio and then he heard my beats again, the same CD that I gave to my Yonta, and I was like, yeah, you can. I think there's space for an intern if you are open for it. If your parents would allow you, you can come and be interning.
Yeah.
With me, like in the studio. Bro, the way I was happy.
How did you break it to Dad as a pastor?
That was the challenge. See that challenge. I don't even know how God helped me to win that battle. But you see that battle, it was a fight. What?
Because you were pretty young.
Because I was exactly.
Yeah, you're a
really
baby.
Young.
No parents wants their 14-year-old baby to be in the studio all day, all night.
I think that fight lasted for like 6 to 7 months. I was just begging every day. I'll beg my mom, or beg my dad, or beg my brothers to beg my mom or dad. Like, just beg.
And are you the last?
I'm the last born.
Oh,
Do you
wow.
understand?
You are not going anywhere.
I swear, man. Like, but one day my dad just called me and it was like he saw a vision, and like, because he had always told me these visions about my life, and like, and those are the visions that I've always like. They've always been my guiding light through all this mess. And even when I was swimming in the deep end in this crazy industry, like those visions have always like, been my light to like search myself and find myself and know who I am. And he always said that like I was sent to the world, like I have a bigger purpose than what I think I am. And like he said like that I'm a messenger, and when it's time, the message will reveal itself. But he said first I'll get the platform. And he said this thing. He said he saw a vision about me that he said it was in a world where every human being had an animal as a mode of transportation.
Wow.
You get me? So like you see people on horses, people on donkeys, people on lions and jaguars and all that.
I want a Mustang.
And
get a horse, it has to be a Mustang.
And he said he saw me, but then he saw me on an elephant, and I was the only one riding an elephant. And he said that means two things. That he said the first thing is it might take me longer to get to where I need to get to because I'm just taking one giant step after another giant step. But then the second thing is when I step in, the world feels it.
There you go.
You understand? So like that's always been like one of the guiding lights for me. So I mean like that aside, so like when they called me, it was like, like he saw a vision, like the same angels like that came to him and said, I'm a messenger, told him to let me go, that they would watch over me.
Mad.
That that he shouldn't worry.
Mad,
and that was the same vision he told my mom, that convinced my mom to let me go as well.
I like that.
You get me? So like I don't know how God did it, but
who do you think was tougher, mom or dad?
To let go.
To have the conversation with.
It was dad.
Mom was pretty much.
Mom was like, I know you love this, but I need you to be safe too. Like I'm taking care of, like I'm trying to protect you. Like you're too young.
And they want you to go to school.
Yeah, and school. But then like I had this break because I graduated like early from secondary school, so I had this little break where.
Wait, hold up.
Before uni.
How much of a genius are you?
Nah,
like this night say you graduated early, bro. Like what is going on in your
like,
brain?
This shit, bro. Nah.
What is going on?
Yeah, but like that break didn't even happen until like later. Like I had to still balance coded tunes with school and like, bro. But then once dad saw the vision and spoke to mom, we had like a meeting about it. My hunter was there as well. at some point, I think they met Kabasa as well, like just to make sure that.
Oh, you had a whole press conference in your
Bro,
house.
press conference, so bro.
He had a whole press conference, doesn't let you go.
Bro, like.
But that's serious though. That
Yeah,
it shows
yeah.
that they need to be sure that they are letting you go into the right hands.
Yeah.
Basically, people that can take care of you because you're pretty young.
Yeah.
And at that time, it was not. We didn't. Well, it's not a situation where you can track people as easy as you can do now.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
so-
we had phones, but it
Mhm.
wasn't.
It wasn't like-
there was no like
Yeah,
social media.
so many
and
apps
stuff,
that you
yeah.
can talk to people and stuff like that. But that's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
I mean, man, shout out to my hunter too, man, because
Mm.
he really fought for me to like go as well. Like he really put me on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my.
he really put me
That's
on.
all he does. Puts it on the kite and puts Pheelz on. Thank you so much for doing
Yeah,
that.
man. Shout out to my hunter. Man.
So, Coded Tunes, right? Coded Tunes basically owned most of the game from like maybe 05.
That was a force, bro.
Yeah,
Kodak
5
Tunes was a
strong years.
force.
05, they had Ajasa. They
Sheesh,
had
nice.
they had
Jobless.
Jobless.
Too fat.
They had Too Fat.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? They had
That
Bado came in,
Reminisce affiliated.
affiliated. You understand? Like,
Bro.
that time, they had all the songs on the streets.
was crazy. Man.
Joe was the biggest tune. You understand? Lord of Ajasa had all the records. You know what I mean? Like, Too Fat was doing his thing. Everybody was just... And this is you being a young cat amongst superstars. I mean, were you at some point... Obviously, you're young. You'd be nervous. Hella. Were you at some point uncomfortable?
Nah, I was never uncomfortable, man. I was just sitting down and I was like a fly on the wall. I wouldn't really speak or like,
Just keep
voice out
quiet.
opinions. I would just watch. And I felt like that was how I learned a lot from Kabasa himself. Because like he never really called me and said, oh, okay, this is like that was not about like learning
Yeah,
relationship. I just
yeah.
sat down and watched. So I would watch him produce. And after he leaves, I stole his password one time and I would log in and like even me and Olamide, that's how we used to work. So I would log in, would work and put it on micro SD. And delete it for me.
Later, you will find out. That's crazy.
I'm like, I don't steal my password. It's going on.
That's crazy. That is
But yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy.
Yo, shout out to ID Kabasa, man.
Yeah, man.
So, what was the first official record that went out that was produced by Pheelz? Because obviously, you made some beats, but most of them don't see the light of the day. So, what was the first official record that they created a flyer for? Probably was DJ T that even created that flyer. I will never even know. Like when we created a flyer for.
Probably me that created the
Probably-
flyer, 'cause I used
You've
to
been creating flyers from day
I've been
one.
doing, like,
There you
edits
go.
and stuff for Kodak Tunes and
So, that had your name on it.
I think the first not production. I produced the original, but ID Kabasa like elevated the production to where it became and kept my voice. That would be I'm going in.
I'm going in.
Yeah. On
Each
Ra- on
other
the-
grew by me. I'm going
on the-
in. Yeah.
on the Rhapsody album.
Yeah.
Olamide. Yeah, that was my first official.
Well, your
placement.
voice is on that track?
Yeah, I did. That was my song. Like I did the whole song. Like I'm going into a place. Verse 1, verse 2, verse hook, and then I played for ID, and ID was like, "Yo, this would be a dope song for the album."
Wait, hold
Just
on.
put Olamide on it.
You wrote that song?
Yeah.
So
and
he-
then Olamide wrote his verse,
Yes.
and they kept the hook. He wrote the second verse, and boom.
That is crazy.
I kept one of my verses, I think. Yeah.
That is
And that was it.
crazy.
Yeah,
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Mama, guys, class is open.
It's the
So
first track
bring out your
on the
book.
Rhapsody album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring out your pen and your paper. That's crazy. So that was the first official record that had you on it. Were you more comfortable writing or were you more comfortable just making the beats? Or both of them were like in a 50-50 situation with you?
For me, it was just the music. Whether I was needed as a writer or needed as a producer or needed as both, is whatever makes the music work. I feel like that's what has always been my only concern. Like, I love the music, man. Like,
I feel you.
Bro, I love music. Oh.
I feel you.
Bro, this music, I love it, man.
I feel you. Yeah, we see him now, But let's not even talk about the car that came in today. Let's leave it alone.
Ehiz,
Pheelz,
please. That's Akira.
nice.
Don't whine Akira.
That's her name.
Yeah, that's her name.
I love it. I give everybody names too. All of them. Everybody got a name. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, like, Coded Tunes, it's such a beautiful time for me because I was in uni then, and I remember all the songs coming out and us having the best times with it. And so it's like a full circle moment, and I'm hearing this, you telling these stories and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Bro.
You understand? It's crazy. So I know that's gonna come one day that you're actually gonna give us a documentary or biography, but you are a visual guy, so I'm not sure you're going to write for us. You're probably gonna make.
Yeah, probably. I'll probably make some
Yeah,
visual
you're probably
stuff.
gonna make something visual for us, not necessarily writing, because I feel like that was an era people don't talk about. You know, that same era, because people now talk about Mohits a lot and Storm Records a lot, but Coded Tunes created something that you can never take from them.
Yeah.
You understand? Indigenous rap was taken to another level because of Coded Tunes. You understand?
Yeah,
Because of Coded Tunes. You understand? Because prior to that, we did have rap. We did have rappers doing their thing. You understand? Rappers coming out and saying, but everybody still had that 50 Cent, Jay-Z flow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Coded Tunes came.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Yeah, would you? And at that time, at that time, would you say you guys knew what you were doing, or you guys were just working?
I wouldn't even call myself one of them guys.
Well,
I was just watching. Do you understand?
But do you think at that time they knew what they were doing? Like,
bro, like at that time, the energy I just felt in the studio and in the family was just passion, man. Like there's just passion everywhere. Like you go to the Coded Tunes studio and it just oozes of passionate people. Like money aside, like blow aside, we just love this shit. You know, you understand? And like, can I swear on this thing?
Totally.
Okay.
Totally.
But like it's just, bro, undying passion, man. And I still remember, like, sometimes, like, Bado and I would even say, yo, like, do you understand that if we don't make any money from this is the shit we will do till we die? Like, this is our shit. You understand? Like, and that's why, like, I keep saying it, man. Like, it's all about the love for the music for me. Like, it has always been and it will forever be. You get every other thing is addition. Yeah. But like
the games and the gimmicks.
The games will come, the game will go, things will change, sounds will change. Now we have TikTok. Back then we had Uber Pacific. Do you understand? Things will come and things will go and things will stay, and
back
things,
then
like,
we had
MySpace.
So on your homepage you put a song, and everybody that visits your homepage will be listening to that song.
Exactly,
That's crazy, bro. And you can only put one song. You can put anything else. That's crazy.
I feel like for me, the one thing that always kept me going is the passion for like the art of it, not the results. Just the process of making it alone, bro. It's one of the most beautiful experiences, man.
What would you say, transitioning wise, what would you say happened to Coded Tunes?
Man, I don't know, man.
Like looking back at that, because now obviously I know you're handling your own things and stuff like that. So you are now, you can put yourself in a position where ID Kabasa was at that time. So transitioning wise, coming into the 2010s, 11, 12, you know, what do you think happened?
Man, to be honest, I don't think anything happened, you know. Like, I just think Coded Tunes made a mark.
There you go.
Like, you can't erase what Coded Tunes has done, regardless.
You can never.
And I think that's what it is. It's the mark, it's the legacy. Like, ID Kabasa is a legend. Do you understand? Like, in every definition of the word. Like, and I don't think there's anything like wrong, or I don't think he did anything like, and I don't think Coded Tunes like died. I think it lives on
forever.
I think music is forever. And
you guys are the offspring.
We are the offspring. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, so like, it might just have changed form, but in a way, it's still a part of like the story of this music and of like what we're doing now and what our children will do. Like, Do you understand? Like I can picture the future, and we are still listening to Gongwas on vinyl.
Oh,
Like that would be our classics. That would be our Beethovens. That would be our. Do you understand? That's how I see it. So like I don't think you get. That's how I see it, Shao.
That's a very good answer right there.
You understand?
That's a very good answer right there, because what they did, they made a lot of people realize that you can do it in your own way.
Like gave you that belief as a street
understand?
boy, you
As
can
a-
make
yeah,
it. Don't worry.
yeah.
You don't even speak English. Speak your Yoruba. Speak your Igbo. Don't worry, it's going. Do you understand,
Bro, one of my favorite track was "Little Money, Too Much Spending."
bro?
That track spoke so
beat.
much to me. That beat is incredible.
That beat is crazy.
That's one of the best beats I've heard out of the country. That song spoke so much to me, bro. Bro, I was like, wait, and you know, nice, he's Yoruba. Non-Yorubas headache. So I used to be like, yeah, so what's he saying here? What's he saying here? You understand? But that's the thing, because even till today, everything he spoke about on that record is still relevant and still happens. You understand?
Yeah,
So
man.
shout out to the entire crew.
bro.
You understand? You guys definitely did your thing.
Yeah,
You know, let's move on from that. We moved on. We grew up. Pheelz grew a couple of pubics here around him after coded tunes. You understand? And now we went straight to YBNL.
Gay.
Were you officially pen to paper signed to YBNL?
No
Never. Just affiliation.
family.
It made sense at that time. It made sense because he was doing the rapping, you were doing, and it made sense. You guys, the merging was.
And he had always told me that you're your own boss, bro. Like,
He didn't want to.
Yeah. Like you're your own boss. Don't worry, you are your own boss.
If you
And
could
it's affiliation, it's love.
If you could describe him, how would you describe him?
Bado?
Yeah. Because he's
Unruly.
Because he's him.
Unruly, man. Nah, Bado is love, man. Like, that's my bro, man. Like, regardless of anything, man, that's my broski. If I could describe him, I don't even know. I think unruly would be the word. It will be unruly. It will be. He's a G. Like if he says he has your back.
He has your back.
Yeah, like, and I mean, like, bro, I get emotional low-key whenever I think about me on
It's
Olamide,
okay.
you know,
It's very okay.
cause
I think we didn't have a choice. We had to take him very serious. In his first video, he changed shirts.
that's why I call him
times.
unruly. That video is one of the most monumental videos in Afrobeats history.
When you change shirt 20 times,
What?
it's like each shirt is like a year. So he's telling you, I'm here to stay.
Yeah, man.
You understand? So, bro, and the relationship between you guys, did you, from the energy he gave you in the studio when you guys were in Coda Tears, did you know that this is going to be bigger than life? This is going to be something that will take us out of the hood.
Nah, I mean, back then, I didn't know all that. I just knew that I enjoyed working with him.
Yeah.
I enjoyed making music with him, and we have such amazing chemistry, like, with the music. Because I left Coded Tunes to go to Ajawa Estate. My hunter found me a studio that wanted me as a producer, so now I had my own space.
Yeah.
It was called 2204 Studios.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
2204. You remember 2204? Yeah, with Mr. P and everybody.
What?
Yeah.
Is that studio still there? You don't think so?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Come on, people don't walk, oh. People don't walk, oh.
Bro.
That's why it's a never-ending story
It's
for this Afrobeat story or whatever you want to call it.
Crazy,
It's never-ending.
Yeah, man. Like, I was there for a bit. You know, started producing in Ajawa Estate. You know, made a name for myself in Ajawa Estate as well, because I already had I'm Going, you know, the Rhapsody album.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had a leverage small, you get. And then from there I moved to Hit Factory Studios, still in Ajawa. So one day, like, Bado just hit me up. Was like, yo, bro, like, with Kabasa's blessing, I'm starting my own. You know, P, I miss you, bro. We gotta get in and make some music, bro. And I'm like, yo. So we linked up that same day. And that same day we made Festival.
Wait, hold up.
Kid you not, bro.
Wait. Now you're stressing me. Hold up.
And this was like a few years after Coded Tunes, like after I had left Coded Tunes.
Yeah. So this is the year he kicked off YBNL. Yes. This was what, 2012? No. Sorry, 2011.
Maybe 11, yeah.
2011.
11.
I think 2011.
I think 11.
Yeah, let's say 2011. 2010, 2011. You understand? You guys hook up that same day.
That same day.
After that phone call.
That same day.
And
Was
you
it
guys-
DM?
A DM.
Yeah.
And
it
you
was
guys
on
went-
Twitter too. It was a Twitter
You went to the
DM.
studio.
Yeah.
Was
He came to a hit factory.
Oh, he came.
Ajawa Estate, yeah.
And the first thing that came out.
First thing that came out was First of All.
Go down low.
We made that song in under an hour. I kid you not. Under an hour. Because as I was making the beat, he was
freestyling.
recording. It was freestyling. So I was like, yo, drop that in the booth. That beat is one of the simplest beats I've ever made. Because it's just. Bruh.
Yeah, I remember the video. I remember the video. It was shot Lagos Island, right? I think
Yeah.
so. Outside, he wore Jalamia. He looked like
Yeah.
he didn't want to be there. You understand? That now, this is my own. This question, I've tweeted about it before, and I know you probably have seen it. Because me and Badu, we've had this conversation. Did you guys used to mix your music?
I used to mix it too.
No. Did you guys, YBNL as a
Yeah.
general,
Yeah.
did you guys used to mix your music? Because you guys used to put out music immediately, bro.
But that's on me, bro. Like, do you understand? Like, I think that was what,
No.
like,
Tell us, did you guys used to mix the music?
almost to
When I
for
mean
me-
mix
for
and
me-
master, like
for me,
proper
see,
mix
bro,
and
let me
master.
not lie.
Don't lie
Let
to
me
me.
not lie.
Don't lie. The world is
I'm
watching
no,
right now.
No, bro, it's Sonics, man. It sounds like, for me, if it sounds good to me, like, bro, before all these people wrote all these rules, they had to break them to understand what's going on. Do you understand? Like,
Yeah.
and for me, it was just, we didn't really care. It was about the feeling and how it sounded. And for me, sonically as well, it was about how it sounded. Bro, let's pull up Dross, okay? I mixed that shit. Pull up Dross, okay? Mix any day, any time.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have any official knowledge about mixing and mastering. It was just about how it sounded and how it felt. Okay, fun fact, the YBNL album, I mixed the whole album on Beats by Dre studio headphones. The whole album. And I mixed it overnight. Because we had paid someone to mix and master it. And the person just scattered our sound. And Olamide just said, Pheelz. And bro, we're supposed to submit the album, I think, in 2 days to Uber. And Olamide was like, Pheelz, bro, you fit do this thing. It was like, Pheelz, I know
stress.
bro. It was like, and that was like 20-something songs.
Damn.
In 2 days. It was like, bro, Pheelz, I believe in you. And see, if Bado believes in you,
He believes in you.
Bado would find a way to transfer that belief to you. Like, you go be like, say, make you carry this table. Bro. So, like, he gingered me so hard. I'm like, nah, don't worry, I got you, broski. Let's go. We bought Beats by Dre headphones. I just chilled in Bariga. Pa, bro. But the way I felt sick after this album dropped, like, bro, I had to take a break. Like, long studio. Just
Because
go.
the
I
radio
ran
edits-
back home. I went
The
to my
radio
place.
edits for YBNL records used to sound like they never mixed them, right?
Bro,
So
man.
that I used to have like, wait, hold up, bro. It's
Bro,
like,
we don't say
but-
we never mixed it because I mixed it.
I say it used to sound like.
Don't say we never.
So this is my first time asking you this question, and you're telling me, oh, you mix. So I'm like, wait, che, Badu and Pheelz, they all record the song. Just say no. I was like, I beg, release them. But that's crazy.
Bro, I can't even cap, man. Like,
Do
the
you
hustle,
know?
bro.
Do you know the machines they used to mix and master record? And you're telling us you mix and master that whole album with
Bro.
the Beats by Dre
Bro,
headphones.
I kid you not.
And I'm sure when you guys bought the Beat by Dre, it was the baddest.
It was
The
the maddest
baddest.
thing. One guy almost signed me off of Beats by Dre.
I'm
I was
dying.
like, I'll sign you, I'll just give you Beats by Dre. And I was considering it. That's how important Beats by Dre were.
at that time. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my
The
God.
hustle, man.
Oh my
The
God.
hustle, bro.
That is
The
crazy.
grind, bro. Shit. Damn.
And I mean, because I also want to really commend you guys for the youthful hustle that you guys put into it, right? You know, there's a way where people see the industry, right? You see some certain camps. Some of the guys might be older, some of the guys might be younger. But with YBNL, everybody was young.
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to figure it out. Even the boss himself was young. He was literally a baby too. You understand? So that energy was you guys transferred into a bunch of us that were like, yo, YBNL, bro.
Young
like,
and getting it.
young and look at this, like, yo, like you even said you be gingered to want to do something.
Yeah.
You understand? So I really want to commend you guys,
Yeah, man.
and I really want to say thank you, man, for not stopping.
Yeah.
You know, like thank you so
Yo,
much.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like,
Yeah.
bro, that's all Bado, man.
Yes, thank
Like, bro, cause like I said, bro, if Bado believes in you,
he believes in you.
you will believe in you.
That's
Do you know? Like, he's like his belief is that what's the word I'm looking for? It will influence you.
Yeah.
You get to believe as well. So like that grind, that hustle, I feel like, yeah, we had our own hustle spirit. You get me? But like, I feel like Olamide in a way passed his hustle spirit onto us as well, and like doubled our own hustle spirit as well. Cause like me, like I think personally he made me like a better producer as well, and a faster producer. Cause where the bad day for plenty studio sessions.
That's true.
Do you understand? So like we would get one studio session and would do 4 songs. Like, and that's how fast we would work. Cause and up till now, that's how fast we work. Cause I would start the beat and immediately he catches an idea, be like, oh Pheelz, I don't get them, record me, bam. So I was like jumping into like recording him and finishing the beat and like that. Man, just shout out to him, man. Like,
Yo, the guy is
shout
incredible,
out to him, man. He's
bro.
incredible.
I always tell people that my Streets Blowing came out from Bado, and it came from Story for the Gods. It's a different era, bro.
Yeah, that's a different era.
When we made that video, guys.
That was Oriental, no?
Yeah. Oriental Hotel is the YBNL Hotel.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah. Bado made me eat so much special fried rice at Oriental. I thought it was going to start falling off my ear, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, wait. Dude,
That special fried
Oh, we
rice
did
slaps,
fried
sha.
rice again.
It slaps, sha. It slaps, I can't lie. And the chicken wings, bro.
Oh my
Damn.
God. I remember when we did Story for the Gods, the video, some certain people didn't really like the way we portrayed the females in the video, but it was fun. We meant no harm, you know what I'm saying? But I tell you, when that video came out, bruh, every single street nigga knew who I was, bro. I was like, okay, Bado, thank you very much. I like that, you know what I'm saying? But one of those things, he calls me every single time, like, yo, Bobo, what's next? What's next? What's next? He was always ringing that in my ear. So I always knew that every time Bado called me, I had to have like an answer for him. Like, yo, okay, this is what I'm doing now. This is what I'm doing now. He'd be like, okay. Should need me. I'll come. And guess what?
You'll come. Yeah,
He'll come.
facts.
So big shout out to
Yo, big shout out to
Bado.
Olamide, man.
Big
That's
shout out
broski,
to
man.
you, man. I said, yeah. Back to you, bro. You did all this work. Deep down in your mind, you knew that production is just halfway. It's just one of them things in the puzzle. One of them things. But you're a pure genius. Let's not even talk about the music now. Let's talk about the arts. Right? Why that? Why jump into... Okay, you've been making flyers for the longest time. That means you took it to another level. Why?
It didn't really start with flyers. It started in school. So art for me started in school, cause I was really shy, man.
Being 6 feet.
Yeah, I was really like I don't know, for some reason I was just timid and shy, and I wouldn't really in secondary school, in like primary and secondary school. So like I wouldn't really.
What secondary school was that?
Ideal Comprehensive High School. It's in Ochoa.
Ideal,
Yeah,
okay.
Ideal, yeah. So I wouldn't really like know how to express myself, or like, so I would draw. Yeah, so like that was how art started for me. So it was more like expression, and I wasn't really good at it at first, but it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
It was just a form of release.
There you go.
For me, you get me? So I would have like sketchbooks of just release. Like even like at my former crib in Bariga, I had like not Bariga, Bagada, sorry. I had like this altar. My friends know when they come to visit, like it was like the staircase, but I made it my altar. It was like my sketch pad. So I'll just, whenever I'm like tensed or stressed, I'll just take like a paintbrush and just so like I still do that till today. Like my iPad is filled with like all that. You get me? So that was how art started. And, the passion just grew from there, and I just started falling in love with the relief it gives. Like, even after I stopped being shy and, like, started expressing myself more, I still loved that form of expression. So I held on to that. So, like, even, like, in church, I would, like, do flyers, but then it would be the most artsy flyer, like, you understand? It would be the coolest artsy flyer.
The flyer would be so cool. Like
it would be like a Picasso painting. You understand?
If you want in church, be like, what is Jesus? Yeah.
Like, where is the Jesus Christ here?
The devil is going to be.
You understand? Like, I would do that. Like, when the church got a projector, I would design like slides for sermon and make them look really cool. And then like that got me into videos as well. I would shoot short films. Like, I would produce short church services with my brother. We started a team then called the Pace Setters. So we were just producing services. So like, we're producing a show. It was a show production company. You understand? For free, because it was for church. You get me? Like, we'll do makeshift lights, do milk, that big pick milk container. We'll put bulbs. Put bulbs there, and then arrange them, and then connect it to we'll connect it to that light. We'll connect to that light dimmer switch. So that's how we like control it and like do like a production. So like my childhood was a lot of like all that, like creating and just being artsy and just paint and produce services and shoot videos and edit pictures and make music as well. So like I was a full like production force growing up, and like that's what I still am. Like like even up until like YBNL, I would design the flyers and like in your Mayweather cover I designed that. Like just kept I'll shoot some promo videos for Fireboy, but like just
put it out.
Just create. And and that's how our art started for me though. Like, it was just expression.
I know it's crazy. Everything you said, it's like self-taught.
Yeah, self-taught. It's all self-taught.
It's crazy, bro.
Oh, another beautiful story about that. That was where the mask came in, because down the line I started drawing a mask instead of just lines. I started drawing the mask, and I'll put the emotion that I was feeling on the mask. And like that's how happy, sad, angry. The angry ones are always the most intense, because that one is just vibrant with color, just para. You understand? It just the vex. So like the mask stuck with me till now, and that's why I still have the remask here.
That's
like
crazy.
Like all my artwork and stuff is always around. I'm gonna start, you understand?
Who's the original voice?
Any money,
yeah. I knew that. I wanted you guys to read. So we check. Let's talk about arts. Let's finish the arts before we go to the music. Okay, so self-taught. Do you know how much discipline you need to have to actually be able to teach yourself? That's crazy. So I commend you, bro.
Appreciate
and now you've taken working in the church, doing all that, making a fake ass disco ball with milk container.
Bro,
that is lit though. It lit. I can tell.
It looked really good. But the pastor with his sweat. Because bro, the pastor could wear suits, but the lights could just Papa would just carry. And God said, I want to pity and say, I'm sorry that I just tried to look cool, man.
But it came out looking nice.
It came out looking so nice.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Plus, he didn't want to pay for nobody's services, so he's getting that for free, and he's gonna enjoy it like that. That's crazy. And now we took that work from church, and now we're taking it to the big stage.
Yeah, man.
This is me sitting down in a hotel and doing a show. I had done my all access show around, because I figured out you can't host every show. What you can do is you can put yourself in a position where you can be that guy that creates all access content for all the shows.
Show, yeah.
You understand? So go check it out. I've created all access content for everybody. Because I'm one of the people that can get to any backstage. Ask anybody. They'll tell you.
Based on steez.
They'll tell you. And most of the talents will talk to me. They probably will not talk to your presenter, but they'll talk to me. For sure. Guaranteed. So I'm sitting down and I'm looking at the big screen and I'm seeing all this beautiful graphics and all this motion, and then I'm like, wait, this is super dope. Who did this? and he told me it's Pheelz. I was like,
That was Olik Navi.
yeah, I was like, wait, hold up.
Yeah,
This
Olik was
is so
fire.
dope, bro. Yeah, fire for you, bro.
Appreciate
Super proud of you, bro. I'm super excited, super proud. Like every single time I see your stuff, like I'm like, yes, this is what we are talking about. You
Yeah,
understand? Like, and for you to now tell us that part of the skill was self-taught,
Yeah, man. Yeah, but we had fun with Olik though.
dude.
We had so much fun with Olik.
Come on now.
The sound, the
Come on.
screen, the lights, the production.
Come on now.
We had
Olik.
so much fun.
Yeah, we took over Olik. Come on.
Yeah.
He took it to another level, bro.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, he's probably still the only one that has done it at the stadium.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we
so.
haven't had anybody do anything at the stadium in the longest time because
Yeah.
one
I think it's Bado and Fino. I think Fino did something.
Lagos Stadium.
No, Lagos Stadium.
Lagos
Yeah, I think it's Bado. Yeah.
Fino did 3 or 4 stadiums in the East. I hosted 3.
Yeah, that was wild.
Fino Fest. Yeah, bro. 80.
But the video did the stadium the last
TBS.
Yeah, TBS.
Well, we wouldn't say TBS is a stadium. It's like
I'm
an
on a
arena.
stadium. You know, easy to park.
No, I'm not saying,
So,
but I mean like an actual stadium.
Oh, I know.
TBS
I
is
see what
like
you
an
mean. though.
arena.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not taking it away from David.
Yeah.
Just come on. Killed it. I was there. Massive.
Yeah, that was massive.
Massive. You were there now.
Mhm.
You gave them now.
Give them.
You gave
steez.
them. You gave them. You gave them. Totally gave them. Yes. Crew. One more thing. We need to teach Pheelz how to dance. Yeah. You know, we need to.
You want the wine me now?
We need
for
to
this-
teach you how to dance.
for this
Because y'all
show.
you can go and watch his
You want the-
performances.
you want the
if you
wine-
notice, he hides behind the keyboard and he has like 3 moves that he does. You understand? That's the tall nigga dance. There's a 3 move. They do the 2-step and they throw their hand like this.
Yo, Ehiz. Wait.
But I ain't
No
lying.
worry,
I ain't
my
lying.
God will shock you. No worry.
Yo,
God will shock
you want to see when they were doing the shaky baby shaky the TikTok challenge? I was like, yes, they forced him. There's somebody holding a gun behind, like dance or die. But I love it. I love the music that you're tuning in now. You know, I think that is something special. And one of the questions I want to ask you, coming to the music, did you feel like you needed to prove yourself? Because now this is somebody that has produced almost every year for more than 7-8 years. You had a top 5 record.
Yeah, man.
Almost every year.
Low-key.
If low-key. You understand? That is, if
Yeah,
consistency was a person, bruh, you have a tattoo on it right now. You understand? So, like, almost every year for, if not 10 years, bro, you had a top 10 record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you now switch, say, okay, cool. I've been making this music, but I want to put it out now. You understand? Did you feel like you had to prove yourself again? Did you feel like people would be like, yeah, producer now? What are you? Because people will be people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you feel like you had to say, okay, you know what? Let's do this again.
I felt like I had to prove myself, but not to people, to myself. Like, because people will be people.
There you go.
You get me? People will say whatever they want to say. I tweeted one time that opinion be like asshole. Everybody get one. Do you understand? Like,
Damn. I'm about to tweet that too. God, I'm putting on a shirt.
do you understand? Like, people will be people, man. Like,
God, damn, that is so cold. Opinion be
I
like
don't lie now.
asshole.
It be like asshole.
Everybody got one, bro. God damn, Pheelz, you killed me, bro. I like that.
Yo, man.
I like that.
Yeah, man. Like, people will be people, man. Like, for me, I'm not trying to really prove to people. I'm trying to prove to myself that, you know, and stay in my source, regardless of what people say. Because that's what it has always been. So, like, switching to, and I would even call it a switch, like, because I've always been this person.
Yeah, you've always been doing
Yes,
that.
I've always been behind the microphone, whether I was recognized or not.
Yeah, but
like,
stepping into the lights is the switch now, right? Because you've done it all. You've done the band, you produce. When your guy was performing, you were in the back helping him control everything. You did the big screen stuff. So now you're saying, okay, I want to be what the spotlight is, right? That's the switch. You know what I'm saying? So that is that process of people being people, and you, like you said, you proving yourself
Yeah.
You understand? So that's the sweet. But you've always done, bro. I've heard your music for the longest time, bro. You understand? And I'm sure there are songs that you would kill now. You don't want anybody to hear it again.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
This was a white boy, guys.
Facts.
Full on white boy from Wisconsin.
No, I wouldn't say I was a white boy. I just
The experimenting was hella
like,
crazy, bro.
I don't like boxes, man. Like
Yeah.
especially for my creativity. Like I think it's so unhealthy to put it in a box or put it in a genre. That's one conversation that I've been having with some of my guys recently. I'm like, I don't really think Afrobeats is a genre. Like I think
It's a culture.
I think it's a
I don't
culture
even
and
like the name
it's a spirit. I think
I just call it Nigerian music. I don't even like the name Afrobeats because it's a big box.
I mean, like, people might drag me again for saying this, but like, I don't think it should be a genre, man. I think it's a spirit, because
No, it's a genre that was created by one of the greatest performers of all time.
no, that one for sure.
Just one of the greatest performers of all time.
Of all
created
time, bro.
that genre. Anybody outside him is Afrofusion. I don't care what you say.
My body's Afro, this
You
Afro.
know what I'm saying? It's because
It matter
this is what it is. This is what it is. Because we didn't name it ourselves, and the Western world helped us. So it's a lazy idea to put everybody from Africa under one name, because Afro, of course, from Africa. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
then,
it's just the way they did it.
Yeah,
It's
but
the way they did it.
I guess it's now on us to teach them what the truth is.
Exactly
You get
what I'm
me?
saying. And I've done
Yeah.
that so many times. That's why I said the word Afro, there's Afrobeats and there's Afrobeats. You know that, right?
This matter long ago.
Yeah, the Afrobeat is fella.
Yeah.
The Afrobeats is what DJ Edu did. No, DJ Abrante. My bad. Abrante in London.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to DJ Abrante. That's what DJ Abrante
Yeah.
put together and said, okay, this is what with the s at the end. Yeah.
Well, like,
So,
bro.
but me, I call it African music because
I
there's
see.
no way I'm going to call Magic System Afrobeats or Awilo Luguba. It's not Afrobeats. I'm not going to call
Marvelous Benji.
you understand? I'm not going to call this is Africa as a whole. I'm not going to call Inos B Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Diamond Platinum is not Afrobeats.
Yeah.
You understand?
I see
But
what you mean.
outside Africa, Diamond Platinum is Afrobeats. Kofi Olumide is Afrobeats. So far you are from Africa, Valley Pupa is Afrobeats. How is that supposed to be? So
But,
that's how they see it.
I think for me it's, yeah, tags are cool.
Yeah.
Naming it is cool, but like, we need to also understand the truth of it and understand that these are just containers. The content is the content. You understand? Like, and like the containers might be attractive and draw people in to buy the product, but we also need to make the people understand that, okay, this is what the content is. Like, that was just a container. It's actually more than that. You understand? Like, that's why I say, like, we have a responsibility as the artists and as pioneers and as, you know, the gatekeepers to like educate people and make sure that people get the full picture of what it's about. You understand? Because me, I see Afrobeat as, you know, a vibe that can cross-pollinate with other genres.
For sure.
Like, you know, create Afro rock, create
sure.
Afro metal, create
Sure.
like, do you
That's
understand?
what
like,
what's their name? Rooftop MCs.
do you understand,
Yeah,
bro? Do you
Orimi Wo-
understand?
yeah.
Rooftop MCs and Kobams that
Yes.
like, it can be that's how strong and vast the Afro sound is. You understand? But that being said, I'm not against the container of Afrobeat, Afro rave. Shout out to Rem. Afro
You know what they
fusion.
did?
Shout out
You
to
know what they
Burna.
did? You know what they did? Because I was champion this.
Afro emo.
And
Shout out to CK.
I was in New York and we were having this conversation in the studio, and somebody said, "Oh, like, do you like the name Afrobeats?" I was like, "I don't have any say to it because it's already gone now. It's gone. You understand? It's already in the world." But what they did was they gave it a name so that they could sell it,
Container.
so that they could put it in categories. Now you're at the MTV Movie Awards or MTV Music Awards. We're having Best Afrobeats. But where it's wrong is the same Best Afrobeats, you're nominating someone that's making Amapiano. When I went to Billboard, we had this whole conversation in a meeting. I literally put, this is execs. I'm sitting down with them. I'm telling them, Billboard, you guys have an official chart right now. What do you guys call it? Afrobeats. At the time that they made the official chart, the number one track was an Amapiano track. And I told them, that's not Afrobeat. So what you guys need to have done is you make your official chart, just the way you said your official US charts.
Yeah,
You
the
say
official
the
African
official.
charts.
That's it. Don't say Afrobeats. Make it easy for yourself. I get it, you want to sell it.
This matter.
Make it easy for yourself.
This matter long, bro.
No, but it is what it is.
It is what it is,
It is
though.
what it
I mean,
is.
like,
If we don't tell them, who's gonna do it?
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You
It's
understand?
it's up to us to educate, because we don't just expect them to know.
Mhm.
Like, they have to be, educated.
There you go.
Because this is our own life. Like,
Mhm.
we're literally on the other side of the world.
Yeah, we eat,
And
sleep, breathe.
Do you understand? This is our stuff. So we need to teach them our stuff and how
Mm.
to interpret our stuff and how to handle our stuff. You get me? Like, that's on everybody. That's not just on you or on me.
Yeah,
That's on everybody to, like, actually realize that this is a moment for us, and if we don't capture this light and keep it, it will pass us by.
Yeah, they're gonna do us like reggaeton.
It will pass us by.
Mhm.
And we need to understand that, and understand that that's a possibility, and just
It
stop
is.
being divided.
It is. We need
And
to come together
and
and figure it out.
save these lights, because this is the one thing that can save us.
Mhm.
Now, this is the one thing that has always saved us mentally and emotionally.
Mhm.
And now it's on a global scale that it
Yeah.
can save us worldwide.
There you go.
And this is the time we want to be separate.
No, we can't do that.
We can't do that.
We
Do
can't
you
afford to.
understand? We
That
can't-
that
we
is
can't
what
afford
that
to
is
miss
what
this.
they want us to do.
Do you know? We can't afford to. Like,
Mm.
this is the time for the wildest collaborations,
The
and like
craziest
5 people
collaboration.
on a track, and
Yes,
like just
like-
move with like mafia energy, like move like a gorilla. You
Yeah.
understand? Move like an elephant. Like, just boom. Like,
You know what's
You
crazy?
understand?
Because if we actually, Africa as the continent, if we actually owned most of our peas, right, we don't need to travel. I can do the math for you, and all our superstars will be all our superstars will be billionaires. We have what 52 countries on the continent. 52, right? 51, 52, or let's say 50. Which of our African artists has toured 50 countries in one tour? Like one tour, not that you break it down in one tour. Yeah, you don't. You just do cities, maybe 20, 15. But you have 50 countries to pick from. You don't even have to take your tour outside Africa. And I guarantee you, those 50 countries, you can do 15 of them is stadium. Gara.
yeah.
15 of them is stadium. Gara. Carry you and your fellow, what they call it? Your tour, your co-performers. Say, okay, you are headlining, you have this guy, this girl, and we'll go to Tanzania, Kenya, Congo, DR, Namibia. We'll go and meet Paul Kagame in Rwanda. We fill up the stadium. Bruh, the West, they will be going nuts.
Yeah, I see it.
Trust me, they will go. They will be like, what is happening here? We don't have any power with this. We cannot handle this. We don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we had that skip, bro, we're 1 billion people, bro.
Yeah, we are enough.
You know what I'm
We are
saying?
enough.
For them
sure.
to chance us would be a problem. So that thing you said about us coming together, it's something we need to do.
Something, because that can only be possible if we come together.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's not even just in Africa, because there are Africans in the diaspora as well. There's a whole community of diasporans that that are us, and they are part of us as well. You get me? Like, it's just coming together, man. It's just choosing peace over everything else, and understanding that we need to do this for the future generations. It's not just us. We can't be selfish about this light. Do you understand?
People did it for us.
People did it for us, exactly. Like the likes of the Pheelz and the Sonny Ades and the Ebenezer Obeys and even the Two-Face and the Nice and the ID Kabasas and the Coded Tunes and Mo Hits, Don Jazzy, everybody. Like, they kept this light for us to feed off of. Now we have this light at the highest stage that we've ever had it.
And now it's the time. Now is when you want to play with it.
And
come on.
Exactly.
Be
Now is the
serious.
time to like come together and like just save it for the generation, man. It's so important, bro. Like, this cannot pass us by. You go pay me, go.
It can't. Bro, because we are
can't,
a
man.
lot. We are a
can't,
lot,
man.
bro. We are a lot. And the thing is, if coming together is the only power that we have, actually.
That's
Coming
bro.
together is the only power that
And
we have.
if we come together, we'll understand that we are enough to move mountains.
Yes.
Like,
Facts.
we are enough, man. So
Big-
beautiful.
Big facts. I want you also to talk about the beauty that you've seen traveling the world performing your music. Just that pure love and energy, like on stage, and people come to me and say, "Yo, I love your record." Probably pleased that you can't even speak their language. You know, and be like, "Hey,
Yeah,
Pheelz."
man.
You understand? I
Yeah,
want you to just speak a little on that.
So first, being on stage is one of my like highest moments. Like, it's the most beautiful moment for me. Being able to like communicate with the fans, and share music with the fans.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a kid that just made a toy and is showing it to his friends and saying, "Yo, let's play
it's
with
my
this
little-
together.
yeah.
This is my toy. Do you like it?" Like,
Yeah.
it's so beautiful. And like, I don't play with stage. Like, I love being on stage so much. Like, I can't count the number of shows where my manager had to come and whisper to the DJ and say, "Oh, yeah, it's time to go." Like, that still happened in New York. That still happened in Princeton.
And by the way, you can tell that Pheelz, he waited so long for his head to be long so that he could do like this. He enjoys that. He's like this.
Yeah, I swear. Bro. But yeah, man, like, bro, I love being on stage. It's an amazing moment, and it's a miracle. That's how I see it for me. Like, that's how I see finesse, man. Because I believe finesse really, like, was that phase shift into this new dimension that I'm operating on. Do you understand?
The new re.
Into this new you get me? Like, it's a miracle, man. And like, it's like every time I perform, I watch God perform that miracle over and over again.
That's beautiful.
And it's just like, bro, I go to places where I was in Martinique. I didn't even know how to speak anything. But then when finesse comes on, everybody becomes Nigerian, bro. And they're like, "But girl, say she," I'm like, "Yo, bro, like,
You don't even understand what
don't
I'm
even
saying.
like, bro." So like, every single stage I climb on, like, it's just God just showing off again and saying, "Shabi, I dare you." Like, you understand?
Yeah, one of my favorite ones was Global Citizen when Usher brought you out.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
love
Usher is broski, man.
I was like, yes, this is what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
You understand?
So my favorite thing about that performance was Usher's ad-libs.
Yeah.
Because I was wearing in-ears, yeah. And as I was singing, he was ad-libbing. In my head, I'm just like,
He's
now
giving you-
Usher, the ad-lib, my son, like, this is going.
We said we've been screaming, I caught the audio.
Bro.
I ain't busy.
He was like, finesse. I'm like, yeah.
I'm dying. That is so good. That
Oh,
is
yeah, man.
so good. Like,
Yeah,
bruh, the
man.
beauty of that record, man. Like, I know you explained it so many times how it came about and stuff like that, because you yourself, you didn't even know. You were just putting in work as usual.
I was just working as usual, man.
You understand? And my bag got to say, "No, Pheelz, to try. This
Na
beans
true-
and gari
na
that
true
you have been
pass,
drinking is enough."
Bro.
They can be able to see, you understand? Changing,
Bro.
come out of France. Come out of croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant. You understand? I didn't even, you see, I even know the name. You understand? For where?
Oh, bro.
Barriga. Croissant. Behave. But you don't really anything. I love it. I totally love it, man. I swear. But for your music now, what is your plan? The bigger picture. What are we doing with it?
Man, we're taking over the world with it. We're uniting us with it, and then we're taking over the world together.
I saw you in the studio with Dre.
Yeah, that was another.
I could tell that your smile was literally tearing your face up.
That was a
It's like you
moment
had to
for me.
stitch your
That was a moment. That was a huge moment for me. Yeah, man, just having to just experience, music with him, like make music with him, and like learn from him, and like, you know, he said he learns from me, but I know he's whining me. But you understand? I swear, like when he said, I'm like, my mom like, Baba, you ain't whine me. Why you are question? I shouldn't whine Pheelz. But yeah, just having to like share that experience, man, and like I'm just on my laptop and I just look, someone just walking, I just look back, it's Snoop Dogg, and I'm like, why am I in a movie? You know, that's like, this feels like a movie, like this is an experience for me. And I was with Spino too for one of the sessions, and we were looking at each other like, oh my, it's going,
it's fully going, you know.
Like there was Spino, there was Didi, there was me, there was Dre, there was Snoop, there was Tank, and we're just in the studio just vibing.
Tank, the R&B artist. Oh my.
We're just vibing and making music and just chilling. And I was like, yo, this is it. Like
I like
so
this.
like I feel like that's one of the moments. That was one of my snapshot moments. You get me? I've had snapshot moments over my life, and that's one of them.
I like this.
Yeah,
I'm really happy for you, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Because it's like I keep saying it because it's been there, so it make me feel like I'm Methuselah, but I'm not, because we've just been there. You understand? This man right here, man, you have blown us away.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. You understand?
Appreciate it,
Keep
man.
the fire burning.
Yes.
And I feel like it's also a time where we have taken producers for granted, but also now we are totally respecting.
We gotta respect our producers, man. We have to protect and respect all our producers. Producers do more than we think they do.
Do you guys have like a committee? Like,
man,
CW, like Christian.
Can't lie, we've tried, but like
nobody's trying to spearhead it.
Nobody want back fronts.
Like,
and like it's still.
Osaritin, I used to was the back fronts because
my chair.
because Don Jazzy could walk back fronts because it's back fronts for his children.
No, but like,
you understand?
I mean, I respect everybody's hustle, but I feel like when the time is right, like we would come together, and I feel like we all know that we need to.
You have to,
in a way, unconsciously, and like it's not even just producers. Like we don't need more separations as creative in general. Like as creatives, we need to come together, like, and just support one another, man. Like just truly and genuinely, not for clout, not for streams, not for blow. Not for does he have something to offer my track? Will he introduce me to a new, like, not for all the science that we are doing, just for the love of the craft. Like I feel like that was what our forefathers did, Loki. Like that was what the fellas
they did.
and
They just
Stevie
made
Wonder,
they just made the music.
Sonia, they just made it for the love of it. Like a Fuji artist would go to every show and that was a whole album. Yeah. At every show. That is, it was the love of the music. It was our music, you got more my shit, my feel cool, like. And I feel like
didn't they even record the albums at the live show?
That's what I'm saying. Every single live show is the album. And
put it out, yeah.
Like it's just the, and that's why, like, and that's the passion that I have. That's why I don't really like nitpick on mixing. It has to be sonically perfect. Because there's really nothing that is perfect.
There you go.
And I learned that from Dre too. Dre was like, bro, there are no rules. The people that made the rules, they were just finding it out. So you can find it out. You understand? Just
when you get there,
when you get there,
figure it out. Yeah,
you figure it out. As long as it feels good, just keep letting the music go.
I love it.
And like I feel like we are losing that. Like we're losing that love for music. It's starting to become manufacturing. It's starting to feel like we are manufacturing soap, like we're making iPhones. Yeah. Like it's starting to feel repetitive and we're losing our creative source and our creative essence. It's becoming work. Do you understand? Like now it's harder to promote than to even make the music. Like now it's becoming about promotion and marketing, not even about the art of it.
I saw you did a video on that.
Do you understand? That scares me a lot because for me, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it's about the music. I think that's the most important thing. I think that's the one thing that will stand the test of time. Yeah. Marketing strategies will come and go. Yes. We shouldn't be really focused on that. Do you understand? Because that will come and go. The way we market music now was not the same way we used to market music. I remember when we would record music upstairs at Aeroplay Studios, and before I reach downstairs, Bado don't send that to exclusive. Do you understand? Immediately, same day. Like, because it was the music. Do you understand? But now I feel like...
Do you feel like that aspect of the marketing being more important than the music, do you think that it breaks people down?
I mean, in a way, I think it's a new learning curve, but like, we shouldn't just be focused on only that, because it's starting to feel like if you don't do that, you can never make it. You understand?
And it's like people put so much into
like,
that,
exactly,
and
and
the music is just
exactly like so when people say stuff like, oh, it doesn't even matter if the music sounds good, if you don't get money to push and you no go blow, like that kind of thing hurts me
so bad,
because I'm like, then what are we doing? Do you understand? Like, if we don't really exalt good music anymore and we just follow clout and hype, what are we doing? Are we really making music then? Or we're just manufacturing Oshesti? Do you understand? like this is how and I'm not even kicking against marketing or kicking against promotion.
No, it is what it is.
Like, that's what the game demands now. But don't forget what the content is. Yeah. It's a battle against content and container now. Do you understand? Don't forget what the content is. Don't forget what the source is. Don't forget that this music heals people. Don't forget that your music really makes a difference and really makes a change and like saves people. Like, that's how I think about my craft, my production, my beats, like all the songs I've worked on with Olamide, AG, Tenny, Tiwa Savage, like everybody.
You don't work
Lil
with
Kesh, like, and that's
you
how I
work
see
with
like.
No, yeah.
I work with Wiz, but the song never came out.
The song never came out?
Yeah, I got a couple of songs with Wiz.
Is it?
Couple.
I think I've heard
like
one
three.
before.
3 songs
I
with
think
Wiz.
he played one for us before.
Yeah?
I think so. I can't remember, but I think he played one for us before.
Yeah, it just never made it out. But maybe one of these days, yeah. One of them. Wiz is broski still.
Yeah.
But like, that's how I see my music, man. Like, it's a drug. It's prescription. Like music. Our music really saves people.
There you go.
Like, it really gets you out of depression. Like, when you really sit down and value the art for what the art is, take away all the charts, take away the top 100, take away all that. Just pick the art and value the substance of what it is and what it has done to you. Like, the songs that we've made have made our lives. Like, I can still remember songs like Melo Melo, songs like Lagos Boy. Like, the emotion it invokes in you when you listen to it. Goons Me. Do you understand? Yeah. Like, those songs create moments for us. And now I just feel like we're throwing that value away and just focusing on what's trending. And like,
Goons Me was if I was going to walk.
Do you understand? Like, it gives you that emotion. Like, you're gonna say it's you against the world.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah.
Like, it just gives you that bro. Like, that's how I see the art, though. Like, I'm not forcing anybody to see it the way I see it, but like, I'm just very totally passionate about this, man.
It's
like,
totally fine. I saw the video. You made a whole song about it, bro. That you posted in that you were like, now it's more about doing TikTok videos.
Oh, it's beyond me.
Yes. To push, which is so real.
Yeah, man.
You understand? And that alone can put some amount of, I don't want to say fear. You understand? For a better lack of words, but let me just use fear. It can put amount of fear in the body of an artist to say, you know what, I don't record again because this is too much. You understand? Because I have to do this. But at the same time, it's also a learning curve because this is where we are with life, right?
Life, yeah.
This is where we are. You got to push the music in a certain way so that people can hear it. You understand? And at the same time, it might not work because live, some things don't just work. You understand? Then you have to go back, polish yourself, come back again.
Find your voice.
And do it again. You understand? When it eventually happens, come on, you can't be the happiest person in the world.
Yeah.
You understand? But before that time, make sure you don't break down.
Yeah.
This is the most important thing I'm going to tell you. Before that time, try your best. Don't break down.
Stress is very underrated.
Take care of yourself. Make sure you take. This is.
Take care of yourself, bro.
My dad always told me, "You are your number one insurance." You understand? You are your number one insurance. You are paying your own. Your insurance. You're paying yourself. Fact. So you taking care of yourself is your insurance levy. Fact. If you are not okay, you cannot do anything. Fact. If you are sick, you're bedridden, you cannot do anything. You can hustle. You can grind. So please. Take care of yourself. Sleep. Eat. Meditate. If prayer works, if you're a prayerful person, please do that. You understand? Go outside. Fresh air. Take care of the mental. Because if it doesn't work or the body doesn't work, you cannot do anything. Now, sick bay, you go there.
You can put it this way and say, you can only make art as good as you are as a human being.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you gotta take care of yourself. And I feel like to the extent where people don't get that quick break, they start breaking down.
Yeah, but
You understand?
should I tell you how I save myself from that?
Please feel free.
The process. That's how I save myself from that. I don't want to have expectations or expect results. I just want to fall in love with the process.
The process.
I feel like that, just blindly falling in love with the ability to be able to make music,
just gives you superpowers.
like that is the source of legends. Do you understand? Like just the process and like being, and I feel like recently I've understood that I need to also be proud of that process and show off that process and just the process. Do you understand? Like
Yeah,
I feel like the people that would love me for what I do would love me for what I do.
Regardless.
Do you understand? I just need to be myself. Like this is what I do. This is my that's why like even like with like content and like I just want to show the process. Like I might do a dance move here or there, or do a challenge here or there, like for fun.
My
like,
content is my content.
At the core of it is I'm showing you the process. I'm showing you the art. Like I'm trying to like take your attention back into the art of doing this thing and like how important it is for our mind and for our soul. Do you understand? And like I don't know. That's just what I believe. You understand? Like, but that's what saves me.
The mind and the mental conversation that we have in this industry that we need to have. In this industry is a lot. Yeah, it is a lot.
Mind awareness, man.
Mind awareness
and stress awareness.
Stress awareness. People need to. We need to kind of find a way to come together and figure it out. You understand? Because the country alone can stress you, out. You understand? And trigger something in your brain that you don't want to happen. And now you now have to add the fact that your work might not be doing as well as you wish it to be. But at the same time, I feel like we also need to invest in our health. Yeah. I put out a tweet out three days ago. I was like, when's the last time you went for a full body checkup? Damn. Bro, if I had maybe like 200 replies, out of those 200 replies, maybe like 160 said never. Their own checkup is malaria test. Yeah, they said it. Their own checkup is malaria test. Even me, I was just opportune to work for an international company that required
full body checkup.
Full body. I used to do all those normal checkup, but when I now fell in love with a full body checkup. Because I have a very good friend that went to secondary school with, and he's my doctor. I literally fell in love with it. You understand?
Yeah, it's important, man.
It's very important. You ever say with the kobagidi inside our body. You understand? So please take care of yourself. It's very important.
Yeah, it's very important. Okay.
So we got something coming out soon.
Bro,
do we have anything? Do we have anything to look out for?
Thunder and lightning coming.
Do you have anything to look out for?
Yeah, the more music drops. And EP drops.
Okay.
More music videos drops. More art drops. More shows drop. And more Pheelz.
Yeah. Are we gonna have a feel good night? Maybe in December?
I'm thinking about it.
A feel good night?
I want to do that.
Yes,
I want to do that. It feels good night.
It feels good night. If we use that name, I want like 5 tickets.
No,
I don't want anything.
I cover you. No,
I just want to stand for the front with the shouts.
Yeah, no, it's going.
Do you understand? So
it's going.
New music,
new projects,
new
art collection.
I feel like in the future you might be doing your own anime.
Yeah, I make my own lyric videos. The 3D lyric videos. I mean,
like One Punch standard.
Yeah. I'm trying to like do like a short film, but I've just not had time to like sit down and map it out.
Look at me. I'm an anime character. Look. So just in case, don't forget it.
Yeah, no problem.
My pictures are quite cute.
Yeah, no,
so you can just put me in it. You understand?
It's going. It's one of the Kung Fu characters.
Yeah, I understand. I might finish with a Dadaboy.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Bro, dude. Tomorrow morning I might wake up. You might be next to Spike Lee. So it's just who you are,
bro.
People need to know how talented this brother is. They have no clue. And when they know, I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late.
Me, I
You
just in
understand?
Zazu. Bro, me, I just in Zazu, man. I'm just
You dey whine
creating
Jesus.
fearlessly, man. That's all I'm doing, man.
That's the energy, bro.
Create
That's the
fearlessly. Like
That's
I
the
keep
energy.
I keep telling people, like, COVID really did a lot to my mind
energy.
because COVID made we would only see stuff like that in the movies where the world would literally shut down.
Yeah.
Like it felt like end of the world. Do you understand? Like no one ever thought that would have been
Happen.
possible.
Yeah. Like I Am Legend.
Like, do you understand?
streets
Like
were
the
quiet.
streets were quiet.
Everything was dark.
The market crashed. Like everything
No.
was just numb.
Numb. Yeah.
Do you understand?
Mhm.
And like that really did a lot to my mind. And like I had a conversation with my mind one time, or with the higher being, or whatever anybody wants to call it. But it was just on like dying empty. Like it was like you have all these vibes, all this light in you. Why are you making opinions so powerful? Like why are you making opinions more powerful than what God has given you? Like why? That's a disrespect to the talent God has given. That you think results should dictate whether you shine or not.
You're really a pastor's son.
Do you understand? Like,
This guy
like,
out here just dropping, making my palms sweat. You're like,
like,
hey.
like that mind fuck like happened in COVID, and I'm like, yo, like I actually need to die empty. Like I can't really care about what people say.
You can't die so full.
Like I can't die with all this. I can't go with
Yeah.
all this. Like and then after that I caught COVID and I was like, okay now, okay, it's going
It's
now.
going
We
now.
need to actually do
It's
this.
going-
So,
it's
you
going.
understand? Like, bro, like,
Yeah.
so like that really like created that flip
Mm.
in my mind, and since then it has just been creating. Like I just believe so much in my source, and I'm just staying in my source and just trying to keep, trying to remain in my source.
Yeah.
And just keep creating.
Can I
Like,
say,
that's what
can I
I'm
say
doing.
something?
Yeah.
The sauce is ridiculous. The sauce is ridiculous, baby. On that note, my
It's
brother,
good.
thank you so much. We're going to be looking out for the movies.
Hell
Whatever
yeah.
you're trying to give us,
Hell yeah.
we're going to be outside here. The music, make sure
A
you
couple of products too here and there
Yes.
later on in the future. I'm a product designer too. I'm
There
trying
you
to-
go.
Trying
There you
to change
go.
the world with some.
There you go. I want
Yeah.
a ring as well.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make this available to the fans.
In
so-
black.
In black.
Yeah, in black.
Yeah, no, it's going.
Black. I have like black. Only one I'm wearing, only one about black.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
going. No, wala.
I like that too.
No, I like
So
all
shout
that.
out to you, my guy. Pheelz,
It's
my
going,
brother. I
good day.
appreciate you for coming out. We really do appreciate you for having this conversation with us.
Yeah, man.
As you are leaving us now, I don't know, he's probably be going to the airport now because Beyonce needs him to
amen.
make one. You know what I'm saying, on the run. You know what I'm
You know how we do, man. It's the vibes,
It's
man.
the vibes.
It's the vibes. Anything can happen.
Is ridiculous.
Gay.
But I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Make sure you go and follow my brother on all the platforms. And of course, the music, make sure you go stream the music. The more you stream, the more we drip. And
Yeah.
just in case you know, we need the drip. So please go stream.
Yeah.
All right?
Jello
And
is out on all platforms.
You understand?
Go and
Okay.
stream Jello.
Jello,
Featuring Young John.
your
Go
twin
and
brother.
My broski.
Your
yeah.
broski.
That's
You
another side of the story we
That's-
actually didn't touch.
I
Bro, this
swear,
story plenty.
This story too much. I swear, this
I
story
swear,
too.
man.
I won't lie to you. I had there was a mix up on Twitter before the song came out. It was like they had beef. I was like, wait, who?
Huh?
Who? What the fuck are you talking about? I was like, that's not possible. The two of them literally.
Bro,
Like,
never
they are
that,
married.
man. Never
You
that.
understand? Like
bro.
it's never that. You understand? But now we have it. It's like a Badu. The Badu sinks. You understand? So big shout out to you. Big shout out to Young John.
Yeah, man.
Go stream the record.
Jello.
Jello.
Mhm.
Do we have a video out now?
No, we shot the video, but we're still,
I
you
knew,
know
the
me.
day
I'm
you,
very.
I knew the day you were shooting the
yeah.
video. I was watching flag football. Somebody
Oh, yeah?
told me that you were shooting it at that studio
Yeah.
in Ikate.
It's going.
You know what I'm saying? Got my ear to the street.
Gay.
Alright, so on that note, and for us, remember, subscribe, like, and of course, let the people know that our boy show is the truth. We do this for the love, and every time we do this, you also know we're out here to spread love. So I'm gonna see you guys on the flip side. Peace, love, and bye bye. Take care of yourself.